reason being, sir, let me interject, because every dietitian of this world is not a nutritionist.
Welcome, Dr. Mehta, for this interactive session, a holistic global health guru for 4.5 decades. I could have not imagined anybody else other than Dr. Mehta for this session, and not only the knowledge and experience, the ability to communicate that. And I'm 100% sure the audience, the people who are going to listen to this podcast will gain immensely from this interactive session. I have seen you over the last so many decades, how you have taken care of the health of or wellness of celebrities, be it from Bollywood side, be it from government side, be it from ultra high net worth individual side. You have authored books, you have taken care of health of people through yoga. But if I have to think about a living legend today, which is more visible, only you.
I'd like to humbly make a small correction here, that Maharishi Mahesh Yogi ji, BKS Iyengar ji, of course Shri Shri Ravi Shankar ji, Sadhguru ji, and Hansama Yogendra ji of the Yoga Institute. They've been there before me and they are veterans and stalwarts. I'm very honored and humbled, but yes, they are much bigger than what I am.
And I'm sure today's session would be conveying that in reality when the question and answer session starts.
As I said, it's my honor, my privilege. Thank you so much, Satish bhai.
Started 2015, almost a decade back. They wanted, Fast&Up as a company wanted to be a brand which is one of the finest in the field of wellness from India. Not just for India, but from India. So they had a global vision. So when I said the finest, it meant that they wanted to have a very ethical, very quality product, very relevant range of products which addresses health in a holistic manner. And it is from India, so it has to address the needs, global needs. So it has to go out of India in different countries. So to share with you that journey which they had, and to relate it with the journey you have in the last 4.5 decades, I think I see here Fast&Up multiply by Antar. This journey of yours will give a lot of input to the audience, and the journey of Fast&Up will give a lot of input to the audience that they can create Antar to their wellness life or part of the life. And,
yes, and you missed out saying that Fast&Up has products for all age groups.
Yes. Yeah.
And for all types, like sportsmen, geriatric, corporate working executives, housewives, ladies in particular, children and everything.
Yeah, it started from sports people only, but it has now transformed into the whole range. Like you are a holistic health guru. Fast&Up is a holistic range of products to address the wellness requirements of the audience. How did you get into yoga? Was it something which was by chance, or it was your passion, or was it under what circumstances you started yoga to begin with?
By chance से तो chaos होता है. Creativity happens by consciousness. So it was I was 8-9 years of age, and I used to see my cousin brothers doing extreme bodybuilding at home, and they used to go to gyms also, and they were martial artists as well, and I wanted to make a good body. So I told my mom that I want to join a gym, and I figured out that joining a gym had a toll on their pocket, so that was 3,000 rupees annually, if I remember very well.
Those days.
Yeah, this was exactly in 70-71. Okay. So my mom's salary was 50 bucks, my dad's salary was 70 bucks. So 3,000 rupees for a year was, it's a far-fetched. Far-fetched. So then I said, okay, why don't I buy equipment at home? And buying equipment home also would have cost 500,000 bucks. So that was also not achievable. So my mom said that, your sister does yoga at home, and she used to go to a school called JB Petit. She was 4 years older to me. And she must have been 12 or 13. I used to see my sister, doing a split, a 180-degree split, then getting into Bhujangasana and touching her toes to her head so easily. I said, ठीक है यार, yogi करते हैं. So I started doing yoga, and then rest is history. But then I combined a lot of yoga with functional training, yoga with martial arts, yoga with calisthenics, not neglecting the basic essence of yoga. Most importantly, the coherence of your head and your heart and your prefrontal cortex with all living beings. So, consonance. Then, yoga creates a sacred geometry and a deep connect of that sacred geometry of your physical geometry with the cosmic geometry. So when you do a Tadasana, the attributes of a Tada tree come into you. When you do a Parvatasana, the attributes of the Parvat enter into your manifestation of physicality. So which means we in yoga, when we sit in deep silence, in postures, in poetry, we understand the language of humans, of course, but mountains, trees, fruits, birds, bees, stones, rivers, lakes, everything animate, inanimate, we are connected with.
I have never ever heard the definition of yoga in such a poetic and such a holistic manner.
Thank you very much. I always say that yoga, Ayurveda, naturopathy, homeopathy, allopathy put together can make a dead man walk and a dumb man talk.
People of diverse ages and social backgrounds, they find in them sometimes the weight issues. Somebody is underweight, somebody is overweight, and they are mentally they are very strong. Their mental health is very strong. Physically they are strong, they can do everything. But somehow their looks don't appeal, they feel they don't appeal to them. And it could be celebrity or it could be layman.
Even the feeling within is not up to the mark.
Yeah, they don't like that the weight is
No, the physiological experience, the biochemistry expression of the body, it's not very sound.
Very sound. And it becomes a very important dimension to be managed.
Very well.
And there are so many fads going on about diets of different kinds, and then they go fasting for longer durations, and they try out whatever is commercially available in the market. I mean, then some of those diets deprive from you from the vital inputs or elements which are required.
The reason being, sir, let me interject, because every dietitian of this world is not a nutritionist. They believe in cutting your calories and deprivation of vitality. Because for them, the ultimate goal is weight loss. For people like us, the ultimate goal is health, healing and wholeness. Weight loss is a byproduct.
You feel that it's not the dietary control alone, it needs much
Certainly
more than
not.
that to get the weight in control. Like Fast&Up has come out with a product from L-carnitine.
Fast&Up Lean.
Fast&Up Lean, which burns the fat and converts to muscle side, and they are using Switzerland-based technology, L-carnitine, to make it, and the claim is, and they have verified over many quarters in India of claim of 4 kilo loss in weight in 4 weeks of using 3000 milligram carnitine.
Yeah, there is a very mild metabolic regulator accelerator in this drink, and for those who are goal oriented and who wish to do it fast, it is very important that you have it. But those who are sports oriented also must have it, because there's vitality also, there's hydrating benefit also, and I would say it is one of the safest to consume when you're looking at a weight loss. And why not? Because if aids and supplements are available, please consume them judiciously. Because I tell you why. Not many people can diet well, nourish well, exercise well, rest well and lose their weight so easily. You will need support. So, and if these good supports are available, simply why not? Because now today everybody is saying that, oh, obesity is not a sin, okay, it is not a stigma, it is not a disease. Even being overweight 5 kilos is not a disease. It is a disease because the etymology is dis-ease.
It takes you away from the ease.
With every 2, 3, 5 kilos higher, you are not in ease. That little burden you are lugging. Your heart is,
working that much extra.
Having the burden to pump that much extra, taking the brunt of it. You have to oxygenate the lungs, baby, pressure. Your organs will also get stressed, because if heart gets stressed, all organs get stressed, because we don't live in isolation. We are a unity of our cellular community, which gives us immunity. So this इसको ease पे लेके आओ, and please do your weight management with healthy eats and a healthy lifestyle. So whether it is going green or consuming fast and up lean.
Oh, and I think shedding weight would be as important for everybody as when the satellite goes into space, they shed out that part which it is not requiring in the rest of the journey, and they stay lean on the satellite weight so that it becomes efficient in the subsequent journey. So every human being should also stay lean and
additional weight is expeditious aging. Equal to 100%, because when organs are stressed, the oxidative stress of the organs, they're slowing down, they're not working to optimal capacity, they cannot be in the self-regulatory modality, they cannot cleanse to the 100%, they cannot do their functions to the 100%, so obviously you're not living every day, you're dying every day.
I was in Amritsar and temperature used to go to 47, 48 degrees centigrade, and during noon time coming from school during childhood to home, and first thing my mom used to say, take some water and salt and mix and take it. And I used to, that was the way of hydration then, and a bit of electrolytes coming through salt at that time. That was then. Now, with the sports, people sweat, people are on the move for the work or their business or the job. Their needs for hydration and the electrolyte imbalance to be balanced are much higher probably now than what we used to experience. What do you think the dehydration part, how it affects adversely to the body?
Let me tell you that the whole hue and cry about cutting your salt is an Occidental viewpoint of Occidental medicine. You must know, because they have salts in every packet, every bottle, every box. But Indian point of view, we living in tropical countries, there is a drain of electrolytes. So our consumption should be little higher than the cold countries. That's number one. Number two, electrolytes are the foundation of your conductivity of your brain, control, command and self-regulatory mechanism. It also indirectly translates into your reactions, your responses, alertness, and most importantly, you being able to think straight without a fogged mind. So electrolytes are very imperative, especially in summers. And when you're going to school, coming to school, going to tuitions, playing games, football, hockey, kabaddi, and out in the sun, please hydrate sensibly, judiciously. I would say maybe 200, 300 years ago, the need for hydration probably wasn't there so much. But in today's day and age, in this era, it is there. And of course, we have tools of hydration available. And your Fast and Up Reload, which I literally studied the composition, very mild, extremely the bioavailability is very high, so absorbable, can be assimilated very well, and the product is fast enough, but it responds also fast. Also fast. So I did tell you this earlier, I used to use other electrolyte brands with my geriatric community which I look after. So we look after bedridden people and we bring them back to walking again. It takes 36 to 48 months of 80, 90, can't move, to be back to walking again independently. So there we've started using Fast and Up Reload. Okay, and we've taken it, we've ordered it online. And those people, the family people, have said that the moroseness of the day has gone, the brightness of the day is getting better, enthusiasm of waking up with better energy is available because of the hydrated day previously. So there are, products which are researched in laboratories, and like I went through your website and I saw the kind of efficiency the Swiss scientists and our team, your team has shown in developing this, and not only that, testing it in different markets, doing the pilot runs and then launching them. It is phenomenal. I am not a very easy, gullible guy to support and endorse products very easily. Yet, I would say in one breath that your entire range is exceptionally good.
Thank you, Doc. We have tried to see that the science behind designing the products, ideation and then development is on ensuring the healthy aspects. Like in this case, it doesn't have sugar, it doesn't have caffeine, and has all the 5 electrolytes.
Absolutely.
And it hydrates double the speed, fast and up. It lives up to the name.
Yeah.
And today this product goes to almost 40 countries.
And there
worldwide.
are neural correlates to electrolytes. Try and give it to the students who have to sit to study for long. The focus and concentration will improve because of balanced optimal electrolytes. Try giving it to a working lady who starts her day at 5, leaves at 10, comes back at 7 and continues working. Try giving it to her and she will perform better. So for every range of age, this reload really works best, but best for sportsmen.
So, Dr. Mehta, I know muscles are a very important part of our health. What do you advise to people to ensure, to make them ensure that they take care of their muscle health so that even when they are old, they don't lack the strength of their muscles?
So I'm always caught in the dichotomy of two very strong philosophies, which can be synchronized together. So one philosophy is that your general food will give you protein for muscle. But today, we have objectives to meet. We have immunity to grow. We work harder than ever before because the need to work harder is there. Today, sports have become extremely competitive. And today, people want vanity and why not good gymming. But although I don't never recommend 7 days of gymming, I always say 2 to 3 days of light circuit training and 3-4 days of functional calisthenics and yoga. But whenever there is a demand of life to the body and physicality, the need for protein will arise. So as much the madness of protein shouldn't be there, but the essentials shouldn't be neglected. See, there is a dichotomy, but the essential is very important. So I would say more than ever before, today our children don't get the best nourishment at home. So the sensible and the smart way to do it is do nourishment available in supplementation. My take to people is that plant-based protein is the healthiest protein. So category wise. Number 2, I always tell people, okay, soak your almonds, then take avocado, take edamame beans, blend them together and have it. But you cannot do it every day. You cannot do it 2-3 times a day. What can be done is a good source of plant-based protein, which, let me spill the beans, made out of peas and brown rice, which is an ideal combination of carbohydrates and protein, because the whole Occidental science of cut carbs is nonsense. The presence of carbohydrate makes your protein digest and absorbed better. So when your protein gets digested and absorbed better, the utility of the protein for your muscle density and its functions of locomotion and strength required for you to go through the day and to repair and recover from the previous day is all resolved in one solution.
So the plant protein for taking care of muscle health.
And why not? Yeah. Because the strongest animal, elephant, hippopotamus, they are herbivorous, and also the animals which are killed to be consumed are herbivores.
Yes. The real source, the natural source is from
And
plants.
let us tell our audiences that if you really find good plant-based protein, which I really identify the Fast&Up as one of the strongest contenders, please consume, because animal protein, if you do, try and balance it out with vegetable juices, fruit juices, herbal teas, and when you eat that animal protein, lots of salads to try and negate the effect of it.
Yeah.
I'm not saying animal protein eating is sinful and all that, no. Simple. Just realize whether animal protein hurts you or heals you. And no medical journal worldwide has ever said that eating animal protein is healing in nature.
People are living, particularly in urban India, with so much of automobile pollution, construction pollution, people smoke, people had COVID. There is a tremendous impact on the health, lung health. And these days, sometimes even at very young age, children, because they are exposed to this kind of polluted environment, they suffer from the lungs asthmatic conditions. And people drink, and the people have their issues related to liver, they have fatty liver, they have a variety of, and liver becomes a starting point for many other problems. And the heart health, another vital organ. So what do you suggest the audience, how should they take care of the health of their vital organs?
You must be aware that taking a life into flashback, people didn't need all this, but the demands of life have depleted our vitals and essentials. They've also slowed us down. The dependency on supplements and medicine has been ever increasing now. And so why not make a very sensible choice of repair, rejuvenate, cleanse and purify, and also regulate. So it's a no-brainer that if you are into very good Anuloma, Viloma, Nadi Shodhan breathing, Kapal Bhati, you'll be able to self-regulate, you'll be able to eliminate toxins very well, you'll be able to push your T cells, B cells, your immunoglobulins to the sky, your diaphragmatic breathing 12 centimeters will fill in 5 lobes of lungs, so you'll be super active and super vital. But in the absence of that, where there is no rest, poor activity, poor nourishment, and a very poor state of mental and psychological being. Everyone is divided, everyone is stressed, everyone is fearful, they have their phobias and they have their reservations, they have their anxieties. So obviously the organs will take a hit. In such a condition, one must resort to taking clean supplements which support and aid the cleansing, regulating and fortifying of the organs. So you were telling me much before we started the podcast that you have something for liver health and lung health. As much liver and lung health will work great with a lot of laughter, because laughter brings light to liver and makes your lungs lighter from carbon dioxide. As much sensible, judicious, intelligent supplementation is important. So why don't you please enlighten our audience with what is the kind of product and how did it all come into existence?
Well, we have a product called N-acetylcysteine is the ingredient, is the scientific name of the ingredient for lung detox, for lung health. And it's one of the most important ingredients to maintain lungs healthy. The lungs can get adversely impacted due to pollution we live in. Those who even don't smoke, they smoke the automobile exhaust, and they are not, they don't like it, but they have to do it. That's the lifestyle currently. And the kind of construction which goes on, India is in the making, and there's a next door, always there's some construction going on. There's so much of dust pollution, and if we are walking on the road and a car goes past, and the kind of dust which gets in the air, and we inhale that. So there's a huge issue on the lungs. So we have a lung detox product which is Fast&Up, and it's a global product. We are the Fast&Up is selling it to worldwide in 20 odd countries and providing it to many large multi-billion dollar or multi-billion dollar turnover companies also for their needs, and this is liver detox. Lung detox. And similarly, we have a product for the liver detox, and soon you will get something for the heart health, so that the Fast&Up, apart from taking care of hydration, taking care of muscle strength, taking care of the need for proper sleep pattern, taking care of the weight management, we also feel essential for complete health, for physical health, to take care of our vital organs like lungs, like heart, like liver, and the product range is expanding in that direction as well.
So ladies and gentlemen, why am I here? I believe in the leader whose vision has brought so many wellness and health supplements to humanity. And what is that extra mile Fast&Up walks towards is research and development. Then the extra miles towards the trials and tests. And lastly, the extra miles go in making sure that the ratio, proportion and the procurement of the ingredients are of the highest pedigree quality. Which is why I'm here with Satish Khanna ji and ready to take this world up with Fast&Up.
Thank you, Doc. Just to support you on that particular point, with a very specific example, how Fast&Up does not compromise with the quality and procures their ingredients from the best in the world. There is a product called glutathione, which is good for the skin, and you can buy that for $40 a kilo from China.
Okay.
And we buy from Japan, the originator of glutathione, and we pay $140 per kilo. We do not get lured by the cheaper alternatives because we decided we want to be one of the finest company in wellness from India. So if we have to be finest, we cannot be the cheapest. We cannot be looking for alternatives which are not so dependable. And if we have to pay 3.5 times more money just to live up to that sentence, we do that.
And I think you have something with collagen as well.
Yes, we have a marine collagen,
collagen
from Japan.
Coming from Japan, of the highest quality and helping you evolve with your body's muscle, tissues, collagen, cartilage and everything your body needs to be fast and up with.
Of life, and still because the new generation wants to enjoy life, they don't want to compromise with the fun part of the day, and the work is so intense that also puts some kind of time pressure on the sleep, and they are deprived. What do you suggest to people about the importance and how should they ensure that their body repair is not compromised?
So, life moves from activity to passivity and oscillates left to right, right to left. In this oscillation, at the other end, opposite of activity is passivity. Mm-hmm. Now, passivity is very important for repose, recovery, repair, restore, regenerate, rejuvenate. So sleep becomes imperatively important and extremely significant to a good health. If sleep is missing because of the compromised melatonin secretion in our body, because of the compromised circadian rhythm lifestyle that we lead, because being exposed to light until 11 o'clock in the night certainly will disturb your sleep. So melatonin aids are important to regulate that and bring you back to speed. Because bringing you back to speed is stopping your aging process. Bringing you back to speed is also stalling your oxidative process, and bringing you back to speed is increasing your vitality process. So melatonin aids are very good, and especially if the source is natural, well formulated, well good, it directly influences your pineal gland, which in turn influences your biochemistry. So a support of melatonin coming from a supplement will calm you, tranquil you, cool you, restore you, repair you and rejuvenate you. So don't shy away if at all you need to take melatonin from outside. In your case, melatonin from Fast&Up. So meditation, dhyan sadhana, sleep are very, very important. And for those who are completely, jostling around, hustling around, running pillar to post, please use the melatonin from Fast&Up. It will put you back into the driver's seat and it will bring you to the state of homeostasis, which is the baseline biology of your body. And most importantly, it will not make you look zombie. You will wake up with energy and enthusiasm be creative and productive all through the day.
And you will have energy like what we always see in you.
Yes, मैं ध्यान भी करता हूँ.
Yeah.
और so ध्यान, धारणा, समाधि, प्रत्याहारा. So I use these tools because एक बहुत अच्छी संस्कृत की lines are coming to my mind कि जात हमारी ब्रह्म है, माता पिता है राम, ग्रह हमारा शून्य में, अनाहत में विश्राम. So विश्राम, sleep. Anahat means sleep of the soundless, sound of the soundless. And surrendering absolutely. And when your body sleeps for those 8 hours, and if you get into your sleep before 10, in the right position of the axis of the earth, gravitationally you're not getting depleted of energy. That's number one. Number two, if you've eaten your dinner at 6 and your sleep is at 10, the first 4 hours your food is already gone through and out of your stomach. Then from 10 to 3, all the assimilation, elimination, restoration, repair happens. And 3 to 5 or 4 to 6 is the Turya Avastha. जब आपको सुषुप्ति की निद्रा होती है, that is the time all organs shut down and your body is in the highest state of building reservoir of energy for the forthcoming day.
And you're ready for the next day.
And you're ready for the next day. So if you're not getting sleep very easily, take the sleep cycle restorative aid, which is melatonin from Fast&Up.
Thank you, Doc. Age-old vitamin C for enhancing immunity with a zinc in it to make it a little antiviral also.
Very good.
And a combination in an effervescence format, which is a very sugar-free and very delicious format. And amla-based, nature-based vitamin C. It's not a synthetic vitamin C. It's an amla-based extract vitamin C. How do you see this? We are doing good from commercial angle, from business angle. How do you see it from the science and the humanity need angle?
So let's see the world today, which went down in COVID. There was an immunity crisis, and suddenly to fore, we realized that most of the world suffered from immunity because most of the world got COVID. So obviously everyone was immunocompromised. In today's fast-paced life, not everybody is breathing with all 5 lobes of their lungs. Okay? Not everybody is circulating to the optimal level. Not everybody is breathing with diaphragm moving in the full length. And not everyone is emptying all the lungs of all the carbon dioxide and oxidative stress. So obviously they would have got compromised, and they did get compromised. So any support that comes for immunity, especially from a hub which is tried and tested, and the highest procurement of the classical herbs, vegetables, fruits, and whatever that goes in making your products. And here in this case we are using our amla, and zinc, and a great combination, so why not? I would say from all the vitamins put together, a good immunity supplement should be your partner for life. Other requirements could be 3 months on, 3 months off as per the need if they are lagging or if there is a deficit. But when it comes to immunity, So commandment number 1, let wellness be the religion number 1, because religions divide, wellness unites. Commandment number 2, please join a Dr. Mickey Mehta and Fast&Up Wellness Revolution for human evolution. Commandment number 3, the best exercise for strong biceps is to uplift the poor and to go fast enough. Commandment number 4, the best exercise for strong shoulders is to take the responsibility of the underprivileged and let them move fast enough. Commandment number 5, the best exercise for strong legs is to be rooted in humility, to be better rooted in humanity, to evolve fast enough. Commandment number 7, sleep every night with a wish to heal yourself and wake up every morning with a promise to heal the world. And then you can get energized, maximized, optimized, naturalized, internalized, eternalized, immunized, revitalized, regularized. With Satish Khanna ji, everyone gets mesmerized. With Dr. Mickey Mehta and Fast&Up, everyone gets Mickey Mice.
Thank you once again, Doc.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you ji.